hello, wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iwaki. Welcome back to the City of Splendors that is Waterdeep, as we continue Veils of Vecna Dragon Heist, getting into the final stages of this first leg of this epic level 1 to 20 campaign. Hey, Artist, thanks for that gifted sub. There we go. Let's make one. Let's make a spin for Ace and a spin for Dante.
Yay.
Okay, so if it's cool Artist, I'm just going to call it because then everyone has some toys. Oh, no, never mind. We were going to have to roll for one instead. Okay, well, you four are here, so you get the chance to get the spin of the wheel. Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yay.
Dante is stuck in traffic.
Okay, that is going to Celeste. So let us have a go at that.
Another roll. I got strong last time.
We got a spin for Ace, a spin for Dante, and one for Celeste there. Thanks for the hype train, everyone. Okay,
Yay.
So spin that wheel before we get things going here. Okay, Ace coming in with a +1 weapon. Enjoy
a fancy
a magic pistol. Okay.
That's just for this session, though, right?
Till the end of next.
Okay, cool.
Okay, nice. And yeah, I rolled for inked. No worries. That's going to Celeste. So here's a spin for Dante for when he arrives. Just doing it in the order that it was in my head. Oopsal Con. Tough rogue over there. It's all that dueling. It's all the scar tissue. Okay. Con. And last but not least, Celeste. With a...
Wisdom.
Oopsal Dex.
Ooh, that's great for your AC.
Just start everywhere.
Nice. Okay.
Leaving little fiery footprints.
Yes.
Thanks for all the generosity, everyone. Love to see a hype train. Hey, thanks for the bits.
Thank
Thank you, everyone. It's always so much, so much love being shared in the chat. Thank you so much. It's been great, and lovely to see so many of you with us at the weekend, kicking off our new Ravenloft campaign. It was a good time as we enjoyed the wonders of Tempest, that quaint mountain vale, and the dice and chat were very well versed in how the Wakiverse should be, as Shez's character was offered up for sacrifice.
That's his tradition.
I don't understand how it happens like this. I don't get it. Do you rig it? Like, do I rig it?
Good stuff. Thank you, mates. Thanks so much.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Oops, all death rolls.
Now, I've seen a few people like our friend Rebeljax there. Ohio are in the giveaway. ! Enter in the chat if you want the chance to win a coupon for Trollord Games and all the fun stuff they've got in their digital catalogue. And we are going to jump right into things here. Quick housekeeping. Ace, Marielle, and Celeste, you have a crystal. So enjoy. It rigged itself. Says Tank Hunter. I believe it was you, Tank Hunter, that did the chat part of that sacrificial offering, if memory serves. Okay, now let us remind ourselves, especially for our absentee kitty over there in the corner. Cricket, unfortunately, away last time. And don't worry, we are not without Dante.
I have all my limbs
on the way. Yes, indeed. So you leapt right into the thick of things last time as the doppelgangers were trying to escape from the yawning portal. Dante and Cricket had subdued the ones in the kitchen, but the others were making a break for it. And Bonnie was able to escape out into the night and into the waiting hooves of Maxine as she galloped off into the Waterdavian night and escaped. Now, you employed the services of a certain Obaya Uday from the Church of Gond, friend of Ace and Celeste, to scry on Bonnie, going from the description of our lovesick Three Strings, who revealed himself as a Harper agent, top secret organization whose agents always disclose their membership. And oh, I see a Dante. Let's get this sorted. So we're all ready to roll. Boop. Are you going to be in the right? No. No.
Hello.
A great
we
thing
now?
to decide on
Who are we
Pisano
now?
of House
I am
Pisano.
Pisano.
You
Dante
two.
Pisano of House Pisano.
Get it
Did
out.
I am
right?
Dante Pisano of
Give me that cape.
You do not know
I'm
my full title.
Spartacus.
Dang it! It was on.
Works best with the Yorkshire accent. Oh, speaking of the World Cup and stuff, as we were off camera there, Patch, did you see that Haaland was born in Leeds?
So funny.
I mean, this is where the best people are from.
Okay, so yes, we were rolling up on things there. Dante, you have Upsal Con already. You'll be happy to hear. And so is my wife. Nice call, mate. Nice reference.
My wife.
The best people.
Ugh. Age difference showing. Some people quote Sacha Baron Cohen, some people quote Monty Python. Okay, now.
Fair. Honestly, so fair. Oops.
pretty fixes this pretty perfectly there. Oh, disadvantage on me.
I've seen Monty Python. Though.
No, not from
I enjoy
Leeds
the
Town
songs.
Cancer. Nearby, but close.
Chuckle.
from that pretty part of the world, but not itself. No, I was at university there. Fantastic city. Okay. But even if you attempt to shame Mario with that disadvantage, unfortunately, I am the only one who can get one of those crystals. So slightly just deflects off Mario there onto me. Okay. Now, Keithley.
Absolute dump. Absolutely awful place. I would never say anything good about it.
Okay, so yes,
These aren't real places, right?
Bonnie galloped off into the Waterdavian night on Maxine's back, our talking harbour horse, and yes, 3 strings tried to describe her, but because she's a doppelganger, his description wasn't real, so Obadiah couldn't scry on his description. But Marielle's description of Maxine was enough, and you discovered that they were off down by the docks, and you went chasing after them in a carriage that Dernan called, and you found that Bonnie was gone, and Maxine was being attacked by undead horrors. Some on the docks, and others being called from beneath the depths of Waterdeep Harbour. And you leapt into combat. There was a bunch of magic and darkness and tentacles and wild magic
I had a
summoned.
dragon for like 5 seconds.
Baby dragons, yes indeed, which Buns, of course, attempted to adopt. I saw a very good interview about the fabulous Abria Iyengar, Buns, and how like a player will miss a roll by 1, and she's like, "What will you give me for that extra point on the dice?" I was like, "I'm gonna have to. What will you give me for a pet?"
I do that too. I call him deal with the devil because I'm evil.
Hell yeah!
Where was the interview?
No, it was a Ginny D video about one of the things that she does when she played with Abria and looked through some of the videos of hers. Okay, so we yes, we're battling against these undead, and we're able to defeat them and drive them back from whence they came. And you returned up north through the city, and Dernan told you how he and 3 Strings were offering refuge to these perfectly well-meaning doppelgangers, and were hoping to use their skills of shape-changing and reading of thoughts, etc., etc., to make them very useful, very good operatives for the Harpers. But they were a bit jumpy because of prejudice and attacks that they've suffered in the past, and the sudden confrontation drove them into the fight or flight response that we saw. You then travelled up to the Temple of Gond to return the pieces of the errant machine construct that had been off running around, and thus secured the key that you need for the Vault of Dragons. Bonnie's friends at the Yawning Portal agreed that they would, if you would try and help getting Bonnie back when she's found, that they would help you with their part, and you have Ace's burnt sand from the distant shore from his fiery beginnings. So you have all 3 keys. You just need to discover where the Vault of Dragons is and where that door is so that you can get to it and get in there and discover where this fabled hoard of treasure lies. When you returned to the Temple of Gond, our friend there, our Dragonborn friend, also followed up on something that Dante had asked about, if they had had any dealings with Schemo Weirdbottle, the previous potions master and magician of the Doom Raiders, arm of the Zentarum that you are friends with, and he who had summoned Cricket from the jaws of psychic enslavement, as had he suffered in previous adventures. But he has apparently turned to Manshun's side of the Zentarum and all of the evil goings-on that you've discovered here in the city. And the Valletta, I got her name, Valletta, the Dragonborn at the temple, said indeed they had dealings with Schemo. He would come to them to purchase Alchemist's Fire before going off on missions with the Doom Raiders. And he had, a short while back, purchased a bunch, which you decided is what you had discovered at his shop, set up as a trap to blow the whole place to hell if it was raided. And before that, he had bought Wildfire for their last adventure as the Doom Raiders, which was to Ace's home, north of the Moonshay Islands, when they went to raid that famous Lich's Barrow out in the ocean there. That is where we left things last time, so let us return to you. I believe probably back at your bastion now, yes?
I think so, yeah. Makes
Right.
more sense.
So back at the bastion, you are resting, and that is where we will meet all of you and jump into today's Vales of Vecna. Welcome back. Now,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. And welcome in, Dante.
Yeah, man, if you had
Sped yourself through
transit
the
troubles
Tokyo
in
night.
Tokyo, it must have been terrible.
No, it was just weird. It was just like I had a minor delay, and
I
then
was about to call you out. I was like, a train delay in Japan. Liar. Liar.
Did you get the receipt
You
from
know,
the
there's 12
station
seconds later,
master?
post-
things that don't happen in real life.com.
I need to fix your camera.
Hold on, we take a look at it. I'll fix it.
It's,
Okay,
it's just like you're like slowly just going, hi guys.
I am the entirety of my screen. That's good. Okay. So, let us jump in. You are all back at the Bastion. As you arrive, our friend, the librarian, is packing up to go home. Last time we saw her, she was whisking away Cricket's scabbard, which you discovered to have once belonged to the Sword of Cass, no less.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yes. So as you return back to Trollskull Alley there, the lanterns glowing, the evening traffic coming and going through the streets, off to dinner arrangements and drinks and shows, and blissfully unaware of everything that's bubbling under the surface of their city. You see Malena van Talsteve herself locking up the door on top of the front porch there. And she turns to say, "Oh, I suppose I don't need to bother. Sorry. All yours."
Thank you. Did you learn anything interesting today?
Oh, always. Yes, so much going on, so much. Dante, your friend Renee dropped by.
Oh, he... did he? What does he have to say?
This is for you. And she passes you a letter sealed with wax and the Neverember coat of arms in it.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Especially your discretion.
I'm gonna head home before the wife gives me too much grief.
Okay, thank you.
See you in the morning.
Indeed.
And she pops her collar up and strides off towards the south exit of Trollskull Alley there. The door opens as Cricket reaches for it, as Liff opens it for you.
So polite. Yeah, the best poltergeist in town.
Yeah. There's a slight shift in the air as you kind of as if he bowed.
Aw.
God, do you guys remember when he was trying to kill us?
Misunderstanding.
What
Could happen to anybody.
Well, he was trying to spook us.
A chair
I
shifts,
imagine the eventual
chair
goal
shifts
is
in front of Ace as he tries to walk across the bar.
Oh, hold on! Trip over it. I was kidding.
A heavy tankard hovers
Yeah, I
dangerously.
stayed in the air.
We have a very sassy spirit.
Frowny face in the mirror dust.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Yeah, Dante going to break the seal on that?
Yes, of course.
Yes. You recognize Dante's tutored hand in the letters of the writing there, and he has sent a warning. He warns you that his friends and connections have been looking into the activity of this cult that you uncovered, and it seems that this Manchun individual is after the dragons of his father's misdeeds and the gold that his father spirited away there. It seems that they're after the dragons in order to bribe and buy their way into power and to take control of Waterdeep through the riches that have been buried there. And they came to that conclusion because they're using their current resources to already try that. And he warns you that certain parts of the city officials and services and official watch members and things have been bought.
Oh dear, who could have thought of such a dastardly idea, such as using the dragons to gain power within the city?
Your mom.
Wait, does that mean he already has the dragons? I thought we were trying to heist the dragons.
No,
No, that's why he's
If
after
he
them.
had them,
Bro, that's not what
We would
that's not
know.
the
Oh,
heist
that's
part
his
of the
plan.
dragon heist.
Mm.
that is his plan. He's investing to secure them. Okay, so
It's more incentive
he
for us
can't
to get to
trust
them
the
first.
guards. He doesn't have any names for which guards have been bought, does he? We don't know.
No, this is just an initial warning because the cult thing just happened like yesterday. So this is just their initial findings.
Right.
And by the way, Cricket, Maxine had promised to look into what happened to Bonnie after Bonnie was taken by cultists.
Okay.
And then she was left to fight those undead. There. We used one of the new monsters from the new Ravenloft book, which is fun. Scary
I'm
beasties.
sorry to miss that.
Terrifying.
Mr. Beasties.
The art was great.
And
They're very cute.
the Miss Poppers, and you were promised by Maxine that she would look into what happened to Bonnie and she'd report back as soon as she could. And she opened a portal and trotted through it.
I I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Right.
I feel like Cricket would have been, but Baron is not.
Yes. Yeah, I think
Secret life when
Marin's
he was
met
there.
Maxine a bunch of times. Okay.
Whoa,
So-
she fast traveled?
You are left to your own devices, and is there anything you want to talk about or discuss before you head off to rest?
We must find these dragons.
But what are we gonna do when we find them? Because so far, all I'm hearing are a bunch of people's very bad plans on what they're gonna do once they find us. What we trying to do?
We're going to return them to the city, of course.
Yeah.
Socialism.
This
Okay,
is not
so-
socialism. Don't be silly.
So the plan is
Communism?
To
There's a new.
This is
There's a
called
new
good
mask.
governance. I do not know if they have this where you are from.
Equal
it-
distribution of wealth?
I've heard good
mean-
things about the new masked lord, damn money.
if
Fuck
there
off.
if there are things that we can use this for that's good, that isn't just, hey, we had a really good score, then we can do that. Because let's be real, I think we've all done things for coin.
I mean, I'm sure there's a reward associated with returning this to the city, but this is more money than we could ever possibly want for ourselves.
Donan has mentioned
That's
that.
the
Yeah.
point. So I just want to make sure after what happened, I want to make sure that if I'm doing something, I'm doing what I want to do, what I actually want to do, and it's actually something good. I'm tired of being an errand boy.
What do you want to do?
I asked you guys. Like, if we're in the Bastion, they're gonna plop down on like where the couch was, like, because we're all still in the bar area, right?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of plop down.
I think there's like, sorry, I don't have that map in Alba Radio, but there's a, I think there's like a kind of general area in the second floor,
Yeah, with, like,
with
tables,
all
I thought.
all the bedrooms going off it. Yeah, there's like a conference table kind of area spot. Yeah, so that could be like just a relaxed spot there, like shared space.
I mean, I think we're realizing that there's a lot more going on than we thought when we first started looking into all these things that have been happening. I think you won't be able to get your wish to do whatever you want for a while. But I think whatever happens, we need all the help we can get. And finding these dragons is one of the best ways to make sure Waterdeep is ready for whatever happens next.
When we collect these dragons, Waterdeep as a whole will be in our debt. There shall be a reward given to us.
Possibly.
We shall have friends at the top level.
Who will also be able to help defend themselves if they need to.
The unmasked lord himself will know your name.
Is that a good thing?
For
I
me,
think it's a
yes.
very good thing.
If you do not wish to say your name, say, oh, it was Dante Pisano of House Pisano. He found the gold all by himself.
Oh my!
Now,
I
is
just
this how you're
need-
going to start your political campaign?
I have no comment about this.
As somebody who knows already what it is for somebody who's at the top of something to know your name, like I said, I'm tired of being an errand boy. I don't want to keep doing things for other people all the time. I don't know.
Well,
Does
if
it
they
mean
start
to
knowing
do
your
something
name,
for yours? It's cricket.
No, it's okay. What does it mean for you to do something for yourself?
I don't know yet. I've literally just been doing things for my mom and dad forever. When I
I
was
think-
younger, it was going after and clearing things out. Now that I'm older, it's whatever she wants me to do to keep me away from the Emerald Enclave. And I actually don't think I have hobbies other than picking with Ace.
I have a question for you. A question a young Dante Pisano as Pisano asked himself, and now I will ask you. Would your mother want you to find the dragons and give it to the city?
I honestly don't think she would care because it has
Okay,
nothing
then
to
the
do
answer
with
is
nature.
fuck your mom, give the dragons to the city. Easy!
I
Like
think
Yeah.
in
also
character, she
maybe-
busts out laughing because you said that. She's like, I don't even know how to respond to somebody not respecting my mom. Like not in a bad way, but in a she's
Yeah.
an in charge boss person.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to her for people
Well-
to talk about.
The camera
Talk
just
like
goes
that.
shung and slams to a squirrel watching from the window, and it runs off into that.
Oh, no. Now, Celeste, I respect your mother. You know, she's a revered elder in our community, and you know, like obviously very powerful. She is kind of a bitch to you all the fucking time, though.
But wouldn't this be a way to help that a little bit? I mean, if you're doing all these wonderful things to save the city, that kind of, I think it means you can start taking credit for things and doing more of what you want to do, and working with people instead of for people, if that makes sense. And
I'd
making,
like that actually. Working
Yes.
with people. I mean, like, yeah.
And I know right now it seems like we're, you know, just doing shit for everybody else because, you know, we're trying to stop a cult from taking over the city, but we're also doing this so we get to live in a better city. So, like, our help in the city is both for us and the greater good. So don't think about it like someone tasked us with this. Think about it like if we don't do this, we will get fucked.
This is also true. By the way, the food is in character.
What are you eating? And then what is what is Dante eating?
Potato salad, same for both.
Whoa.
I love that we have potato salad.
It's canon.
I think
universe.
Mario will speak up at this point and just be like, you could also take a picture out of my book. Because, you know, obviously saving the city, all that sort of stuff, that's brilliant. Ever since go, I've had my sights on bigger than Waterdeep. So maybe cast your visions a little bit further out, because there's a whole world out there. You could be anything. You could do anything. All I ever wanted to be were a hero. I wanted people to write stories about me. And now I've got this sword that talks to me about some sort of maniacal death cult leader that needs to be killed. And I'm like, shit, maybe I could be a hero.
That is real hero shit.
He does need to
mean-
be killed. This is true.
Okay. I've always, and they're saying this like it's something they haven't like really said out loud. I mean, Ace, you might be the only person who actually have heard them like say what they think is their goofy little like idea of dreaming. So I've always had an idea of wanting to follow roots. Like actively see what is connected to what. I think I do want to travel. I want to see what the most connected tree is. Yeah, they're not having the words, but they're essentially trying to describe going on like an adventure to all the big forested areas and seeing if they can recognize what roots are connected to what trees and how far those roots go across. Like it's kind of a silly thing. And Ace, like I said, you probably the only person who's ever heard them talk about this weird dream they had of running along giant roots of a gigantic tree and them wondering if that's something they could possibly do in real life.
I think that's such a great dream. You know, some sort of world tree, right? Some sort of connecting the realms or whatever. You know, maybe this tree exists both in our realm and like, you know, the spirit realm, and you know, like maybe it crosses over dimensions. Now, I've made it sound crazy, but I think your idea originally was very good.
Have made it sound crazy, but it
How about
started
this?
off well.
How about this? I'll make you a deal, all right? Once I get all this sorted, do the Waterdeep stuff.
Okay.
I hope you make it happen. Because I think that will be fun. And I like fun.
You're not picking with me? And they're saying that like they want to believe you. If you guys all reassure them, then they look like very content. And that glow that hasn't been back for like like a minute because we've all been super duper freaking stressed, like finally kind of starts to kind of like in a hearth way, kind of relax and glow
Aw.
and be like, okay, sounds like a plan. We can do this.
What's more heroic than going on an epic adventure and finding the biggest tree?
Yeah. This makes perfect sense to them. That sentence makes perfect sense to them.
And just like that, you've decided what you want to do. Look at that.
The fist pump, yes.
And the camera zooms out on all of us eating potato salad in a facing back.
And like 6 squirrels all around the window also eating potato salad.
Ow.
Wait, sorry, do you guys want to keep talking about stuff?
Please. Did they freeze? Oh, okay, no, they hadn't moved. I was about to say that's so funny if they freeze while we're talking about potato salad. Please tell me that
Oh, man.
squirrel thing was fake though.
Yeah.
Yeah, is the squirrel actually there, or is it?
I just
Okay,
just
good.
wanted to.
I do not want her mom to know that I called her bitchy.
They just comes over, ma'am. They is talking so much shit about you.
I don't think
What did they say?
I'm a massive shit talker.
Your ethereal mom voice is
Thank you.
graciously.
Okay. So,
They said I'm mean to my daughter? Well, yeah. She's a fuck up.
This is just true.
Why is
Sorry.
my mom baritone Angela Bassett? I'm here for it. I just
I'm gonna save that for later. Baritone Angela Bassett voice.
bookmarks. Yeah. Okay.
I'm muting myself.
After your hearty meal of potato salad and
Canon.
drinks served by Liv, you retire to your rooms and lie down for a well-deserved long rest. Now, as the 5 of you sleep, the events of the last couple of days churn and swirl around your unconscious minds. And you keep coming back to that thought, that disembodied, ethereal, ancient visage floating in the dungeon beneath Kolat Towers. The Lord of Secrets. Not angry, not disappointed or raging at what you'd done, but interested, intrigued, enough to give you a boon, such as he's able to. Secrets. All of you have them on your person, in your past, in your immediate orbit. And it's the thoughts of those secrets, and dwelling on everything that's happening, that overrides all else as you fall asleep. And dream.
Oh no.
Ace. Silhouettes against orange flames, blackened sand, blackened timbers, the skeletons of ruined buildings, a ruined childhood, everything you knew burnt away. But you, untouched. huddled in the burnt-out shell of a building. Everything you had known, torched, burnt away. Looking this way and that through the heat haze from the still raging flames, thinking for a moment that you'd hallucinated. Seeing this large silhouetted figure waving and shimmering in the heat haze, stepping through over the burnt walls, a cloak pulled up and over them to shield themselves from the flames that weren't affecting you. Strong arms reaching down, scooping you up, telling you not to worry, telling you there could be a new beginning, that they'd take you to safety, away from this, but away from what? What is the secret of what happened on that small coastal village that had been your home? As we see Ace dreaming of when the Doom Raiders found him as they evacuated from the island on their last adventure and headed back to Waterdeep to become rich and retire into the Zentarum with their plundered treasures from the doom of Acererak. Cricket. Secrets that cloud your dreams and stalk through the corners of your vision. Exactly what happened that night. The pieces of the puzzle that you have are there. You can almost see the pattern, what should go in the gaps, but there was discovering Galore's treasure, the scabbard. Being discovered yourselves, Galore trying to take control of your party. But then, as chance would have it, the villagers of the agricultural farming villages outside Waterdeep, thankful for all that you had done, worried that you'd been gone into Undermountain for so long, pooling their resources to ask a wizard from the city to bring you back. A chance of timing and circumstance that pulled you away just as Galore was about to take control of you, the last of your fellows, leaving you changed forever, marked by his powers, the aboleth there lurking in the depths beneath the city. Its power giving you these abilities, but connecting you beyond your understanding. The glimpses that you've had of what they've been through, the transformation of your body, the cracks, the markings that appeared along it as Galore himself was transformed into the rock that you now have in your possession. The secrets that he holds against you. The two remaining members of your party, still unaccounted for. Promises of their return should Galore be released down there in the dark. Once more. His connection to this Cass. Where did he come across this treasure, this materially none too special scabbard, but historically, and for all that it seems to allude to and be connected with, priceless. What happened to the others? What is the answer to severing your connection with Galore? Is that what you want? Is that what you need to happen? Or do you need to look into it further? Explore the connection. Try and find out, perhaps through the power of the stone, where your friends might be, without bending to the demands of this unknowable creature. Secrets. Dante, your dreams take you back to that cellar, to that thwarted ritual. Your sister saved, but Manchun, as the priest of the ritual, the Guelfo, Erstal Fluxin, all of them mentioning the Lord of Secrets and the secrets within that your sister keeps. What does she know? Why were they trying to remove the secrets that she held through magical means? And what did they intend to do with those secrets? It must be something to do with the Pisano family. She has never traveled further afield than a district or two from the villa. She's never been away from the city, away from the Pisanos. Did she find something in the house? Something in the shadows? There was that book in your father's study that was always locked. You never dared tempt your skills on its lock because you had sensed once the magic overlaying that mechanical protection. Had Paula seen within its covers? Did she know what the secrets were in there? What lay in the Pisano's past that was important enough for her to be kidnapped and subjected to this ritual? Secrets. Celeste. The remnants of your conversation with your friends, that glow, that joy of their support, their interest in what you want to do. The simmering anger with your mother for what's happened before and for setting you to the yawning portal to seemingly go after these doppelgangers without any knowledge of who they were or what they were about, just because of what they were. Roots. Connections. The past. Fortifying and propping up the present. Growing into new things, new possibilities, but also carrying with it hang-ups from the past, from when it all began to grow. But reaching up beyond that, up into a gigantic tree silhouetted against a star-studded sky. But the roots. Your view pans up to the canopy of this incredible beyond understanding breadth of a tree, but returns down along the trunk and down to the roots, down into the earth, and your view races through tunnels, passages carved into this giant tree, down to a chamber at the heart of where this tree began. A pool. A pool which shimmers with magic, and you know that this tree's roots go far, far beyond this land, stretching into others. Other branches of this vast being, this ginormous organic breadth of a being, spanning more than any material sky. Pools. Pools in many, many places, but all part of the same roots, all part of the same tree. But where is it? And how can you gain access to it? Secrets. Marielle, your vision goes along uncharacteristically deserted streets. It's a part of the city you recognize. Your mother's shop lies ahead of you, but there's none of the traffic that you would expect at any hour of the day in this city that never sleeps. Your mother, locking up, finished for the day, making her way around and into the back rooms where she lives. But before she goes into the alleyway and round to the back door, she stops, looking up at the stars above, visible even with the lanterns along the edge of the streets. You see her say, "Where are you?" "You've never been gone this long. Why haven't you come to see us? You should see what she's become." As you see your mother talking in her own way to who you assume is your father, that you know nothing about. Secrets. You can all take the benefits of a long rest.
Yay.
Another
Hey,
night
I
of
had a-
restful, uninterrupted sleep.
I had my strength score was lowered for some reason. Does that go away? I think
yes.
I got like
Yeah, there was
okay, cool. I
shadow,
think
there was
like a
shadows
dog
in that
bit
fight.
me.
No, the shadows.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Zoo.
Those manifested secrets were mechanically shadows, which drain your strength. Yeah.
I see.
Good to see you all in chat. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I was in a moment.
Very good moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kudos to your storytelling, man.
Monologue.
Anyway, now I'm sad.
Good job, I guess.
You
I
did
don't
it,
have
dude.
daddy issues. What are you on about?
Gosh, mommy issues, daddy issues. No, you good. More daddy issues.
Sister issues.
Well, my parents are dead. Call me Batman because my parents are dead.
Okay, so
Yep.
You
Well,
reconvene.
nothing to worry about there. We're fine.
You reconvene in that communal space again in the upper floors of Trollskull Manor. And the plan is to do what?
We need to figure out
Is there any-
where that gate is.
Is there any more of that potato salad? It was really fucking good. Not gonna lie.
Do we have a fridge?
Breakfast potato salad.
I don't know. I think it gave me some weird dreams. I think maybe the mayonnaise turned already.
Yeah. No.
I don't want to know what you've been dreaming about.
Oh,
Just sad stuff. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
let's think about and Celeste is gonna kind of, while everybody's getting settled, shuffle upstairs to the library, get a map, walk deep, and then come back down. So when everyone's kind of settled and eating whatever they're eating, they like put a map on the table that we're all sitting at and go, all right, let's think about it. We found the key here, and they're pointing to where we have got the nimble right. We found one over here, and it was with the yawning portal. And then what do we count? Where would we count your ash, your sand?
I mean, theoretically, my village north of the Moonshine Isles, but that's not on this map.
It's not on this map. So where would we count it here? Because the best idea I can think of is that a door would be somewhere in the middle.
Interesting.
It would be
I do not
reachable,
know.
You would think, right? And they're like,
Hmm.
like scratching their head and kind of just like looking at
Cricket,
the map, but please.
what was it you told us
I've told you lots of things.
about you did some investigation with your powers on this, yes? We received some sort of riddle?
We did. Let me think.
Yes, think.
I thought all the way back to the 20th of May. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me scroll up.
I don't know if it says exactly where it. Well, a little bit. So, she pulls out a little piece of paper, I guess. A horde of dragons lies deep beneath the city, though not as deep as I once dwelt. And where you shall return me, lest your friends languish in permanent loss. The Vault of Dragons is protected. Not only the snakes of the Zentarum and the shiny armor of the Griffin Riders that fly, but the city of the vault lies protected and hidden beyond dramatic pachyderms. And those are scalier in nature, both tiny and huge. And the rest is about the key that we already have. So I don't really know. We just know that it's protected by Zentarum and I guess the Griffin Riders and pachyderms and scaly things. Where can we find some pachyderms?
Well, hold on. The Zen symbol is the snake, right? Is that right,
Yeah.
John?
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, wings, flying snakes.
Do we know who's? Do we know of a group or a gang whose symbol is an elephant? Because that's what a pachyderm is, right?
Yes. Can I roll like a history check or anything like that about my knowledge?
Yeah, John. Let me do one a history check.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, we can.
Do we all do one or just? Like,
Yeah. Or you can help each
Okay,
other.
cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd like to help whoever rolls because I shouldn't do it myself.
Okay, I have a +4 to history. I can do it.
Me too.
Unless someone
Me
has
too.
oops all intelligence.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
First one was a 14,
Okay.
and then with the help
Roll
action,
for
second one.
Oops.
Okay, cool. Second one was a 9, so 14 is the better of the two.
Okay, so Meryl, what'd you say?
I rolled for the fun of it. I got a natural 1 for a total of 0.
Madness,
Stunning.
not doing
Folks,
it.
let those
Excellent.
phoenixes flounder.
Beauty.
How'd you go, Cricket?
That's what it did.
I rolled a 13,
Okay.
which is not great.
No.
So all of us
14.
kind of like sub 15.
Dante,
Honestly,
Dante,
for
you
the
giving
heck of
Cricket
it,
the help
people
action?
roll now.
I, Dante Pisano of House Pisano, will not be helping Cricket.
Rude.
Gasp.
Fair
I
enough.
shall
Just
instead
for
be
the heck
rolling
of
a
it.
15 for myself.
Yeah.
Slowly,
Yep.
slowly.
Highest
inching
one.
up there.
Highest one.
Didn't do anything.
Okay,
Because
so
I feel like, out of character, I do feel like the elephant was like somebody's symbol, right? Am I
Or it
making
could
that
also
up?
just be a creature that is protecting the,
Yeah,
the door.
It could be.
have you got that? Is that pinned?
I put it
Just
in
one
the
pin.
Discord chat as a pin, I believe.
Right.
Yes, I did.
Here we go.
You mean like the riddle?
Yep. I pinned it in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the first one.
Right.
Legend lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Vault of Dragons is protected not only the snakes of the Zentarum and the shiny armor of the Griffin Riders that fly about this city. The vault lies protected and hidden beyond dramatic pachyderms and those of a scalier nature, both tiny and huge. The Dante with the 15. You focus in on the dramatic mentioned there. Dramatic pachyderms. And you think of a show that you went to with Renee and Everember and Floon Blagmar one time at a particularly well looked upon and respected and enjoyed theatre that is in the city, and the pachyderm kind of like tugs at your memory, and you remember, slightly drunk at the time, but you remember like looking up confusedly at the sign that was displayed outside the theatre of a pink flying creature. And you kind of pointed your rapier at it and asked Rainier what on earth that was, and he had said it was something called a flumph.
Whoever designed this, I'm going to do
Sorry,
it.
am I getting no? What I'm getting the name wrong. What's the elephant thing?
Holophant?
No.
A Holophant?
No.
Holophant.
Go on, Pat, you played.
It's a Holophant, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie, I was saying heffalump in my mind.
Like Lulu.
Yeah. What's
Celestial
the
A
Holophant.
holophant.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Is it
Holophant.
not?
Sorry.
Celestial
Yeah.
Holophant.
Sorry, I thought that was getting Tolkien in my because they're called Holophants as well.
Oh, you're thinking of the
Oliphants.
Boomer Shell.
Oliphants.
They're
that's it.
Oliphants.
No H there. Sorry. Yes.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Dante. Renee had pointed out that
What
it
is
was
what Chris was saying?
it was a pink Holophant, and
Is it on parade?
the theatre is known as the Pink Holophant.
Well, it's as good a
Some
look
sort
as
of-
any.
Trauma flashes through Dante's mind, but doesn't understand that he spills in the trauma and is within a glaive. The Holophant looks strangely like Patch.
You'll never get away from me.
With that voice though.
It's something the three of us get in the game we were together in, but I think I know the place. A theater. What district was it? Again?
It's in the northern part of the city, in the well-off part of the city there,
Yeah,
up in the northward.
theater, not so far by. With the symbol of a Holophant as its calling card, as it were.
It's up there. It's up there near the Temple of Beauty.
It's up there near the Temple of Beauty.
Well, that sounds like a good possibility. Maybe they know something, or maybe they have a secret door to a basement that's very convenient.
It seems appropriate,
The Temple of
considering these
Beauty, see?
dramatic elephant things. And elephants fly, so I remember.
Indeed.
That would fit.
I suspect sort of underground cavern beneath.
Was it always a
beneath
theater?
I don't know this.
Well, let's go.
I mean, how old do we think the riddle is? Or is it like,
Probably 2 days
Did-
old.
okay, so like this is a newly composed riddle. It's not gonna like refer to things existed before.
It's
we know.
from legend lore, so
Well, it was Galore. Galore was speaking to
Yeah.
you in riddle
Okay.
to
Yeah.
just to be obnoxious. So
Galore's
Yes.
just a little bit of an asshole.
he's a little bastard.
Such a drama queen.
So he was like, I once acted here. Yes, I am a drama
I was
queen.
an actor.
he was turned down for a lead part at the Pink Oliphant.
Mhm.
Been a friend
Very-
ever since.
very, very.
Never turned out an artist. Bad things happen.
Well, it seems we have a lead at least. Shall we proceed?
I love leads. I love directly. Sweet. Star web to us at the theater.
Okay. Yep.
Do we need to bring pieces of the key with us?
I mean, I don't want to drag one of the doppelgangers, or you
Yeah.
know, I don't want to carry like a busted Nim around. Let's see if we can find it first
We
before
can walk,
we.
Auntie. We're not gonna bust him up.
No, I thought Nim. Oh, right. The other Nim. Yeah, I forgot. Forgot the two of them.
Yeah, the
Could
nimble
have the
right.
doppelgangers blend in and have Nim hang out.
That's true. All right, cool.
So you can swing by the yawning portal and pick up them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we don't know how well this place is guarded, so presumably we don't want to necessarily have to find a way back through
We shall
again.
have the doppelganger be as inconspicuous as possible.
Cricket, Dernan makes you like vouch for their safety and you know promise that you know checks again on the promise that you'll find Bonnie as soon as you can, as soon as Maxine returns. And
If they do not return, nor shall I.
and you are introduced to Oderis, who,
Others.
for all purposes, appears as a male orc, tall and heavy-set, with matted blonde hair and amber eyes, and a yawning portal apron.
This someone that would be inconspicuous at such a high-class establishment.
Well, I could be a stagehand, or
Have you ever met Volo Van Tamper?
he drinks in here all the time.
Just be Volo.
Hello.
I mean- John Oliver voice. Now hold on. Do we
No,
want?
you need to be more obnoxious. See, the trick to playing Volo is that you must be so friendly, so loud that people know you're there, but don't want to look at you.
I think I can muster something along those lines. Yes. Is that Dante of House Pisano? It's been too long, my boy, too long.
By all
Hold on. Do we
gods,
want
what
a
have I
famous
done?
guy hanging around? Do we want like one of the most famous
Be famous or infamous?
authors? Yeah. Do we want do we want to attract attention? Is what I'm saying. Do we need a distraction?
Who would attack Volo? No one.
Well, I'm not saying anyone's gonna attack Vola. I'm just saying like
Images on top of a fire in a goblin camp.
Only a goblin will attack Volo.
no. I'm just saying like Volo attracts attention wherever he goes, right? Either by being loud or by being nosy, essentially.
I
Right?
thank you for noticing, dear boy.
Thank you, Adaris. I really appreciate your character work.
This is perfect. It is all that we need.
All right, okay, cool. I'll trust you.
believe I have a manuscript that I wish they would turn into a play. Yes, yes. And
Like,
as you head off towards
The Ocean's 11 music starts playing.
you head off towards the pink Holophant.
Ariel questions if she's still having a nightmare.
Okay. So, after making your way up through the city into the North Ward there and past the Temple of Beauty, up towards the it's that main square there with the Heroes Garden Park in the middle there. Theatre goers like to have drinks in the park, which is strewn with lanterns and nice, fragrant, flower-lined walkways before heading into a show. And there are various vendors of pastries and nice things to enjoy before taking in the show. You see the front of the theatre with the pink Holophant sign hanging there on the from the building's facade. Posters adorning the walls advertise the shows that are currently happening. There are two, it seems. One called Meet the Goodberries, and the other called Kiss of the Lamia.
I mean, Lamia are snake people, right? I think that's pretty obvious. We're going to the snake one.
Matter?
For multiple reasons.
Yeah, not some weird kink or, whatever. I hide my graphics rolls.
We do not.
I know.
We do not.
Do not kink shame in my presence, thank you. You know my history of work.
True.
I don't know what you guys
I'm not doing anything.
see the hot snake people. Let's go.
Yeah.
We do not need to
Right.
see either a show. I do not want know we would waste our time with this.
You're not the only
Zara,
one to get
we'll
to
come
have
back-
fun, Dante Pisano of House Pisano. We've been dueling people
It's
for
fine,
3
Celeste.
months.
We'll come back later and we'll get the evening show.
Fine.
We must find a director, a proprietor, someone.
By the way, Shez, D&D Lemire's have the body of a lion.
Oh.
Really?
Are they still snake people?
Those are, yeah, no, they're not snake people, no.
Oh,
The
okay.
furries.
Never mind. I see.
I didn't know
I,
that. That's actually really cool.
John,
They're
I
basically,
feel
they're
like they
basically
didn't
lion,
look up
lion
what a lamia
centaurs.
was before they named
Yeah,
the lions. What
I'm
the
just
shit?
I'm just looking at a picture. It is a lion centaur. Hey guys, I don't think this is the snake
CIO.
people show.
Oh,
I
I
told
want a
you.
refund.
I want a refund.
This is not my specific kink.
Shut up.
Volo,
I look for someone that looks important. John.
absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The main kind of area of the theater is, it's the show hasn't started yet. It seems, looking at the posters and everything on the outside there, the kind of matinee kind of performance that happens there is this Meet the Goodberries one. And looking at the blurb and things, it seems that it is a comical glimpse into the travails of a large halfling family engaged in illicit criminal activity. And then the Kiss of the Lamia is a tragic play about an evil Mulharandi prince who's banished to a desert, charmed by a Lamia, and sent back with powerful magic items to conquer his own homeland in her name.
It's like good show.
Okay, well, regardless of what happens today, we're definitely coming back tomorrow and getting both matinee and an
Yeah,
evening show.
I think Never Ember
We
and I will be
deserve a
back.
movie night after everything we're about to go.
Hell yeah.
So, I'm going to play the noble. And I'm going to play the I need to inspect what I'm about to spend a lot of money on card.
Excellent.
So I need to speak with someone important.
Okay. As you're kind of looking at the posters and the blurbs outside, someone who's definitely a member of staff pushes out through the doors and out into the street.
Yes, it is I, Dante Pisano of House Pisano.
All right, mate. Yeah, what do you want?
I need to speak to a director, some proprietor, the House Pisano is prepared to sponsor one of these showings.
I mean, I don't know what Miss Daliano would have any interest in speaking to the likes of you.
Not spontaneous. She has no interest in speaking of patrons of the arts.
And actually, Dante, that name rings a bell, and you remember like having just the name kind of triggering a memory from just your parents talking about some function or gala or something. You know that the pink heffalump was started by Hollyfont. Excuse me.
Heffalumps and woodles.
I put that in the chat. I was like,
it just will not sit in my brain apparently. The owner
Very
of
Holly elephant.
the owner and the founder of the Pink Oliphant was the husband of the Daliano couple, rich members of society here, upcoming, trying to find a way into, but then the husband's love for theatre and starting the Pink Oliphant kind of drew them down that path instead of into high society. He passed away a while ago, and it is now his widow, Eocast Daliano, who is the reluctant owner of the theatre, but has not got rid of it because you remember that she uses it to rub shoulders with the city's elite and meet important people, and that she doesn't really care what happens with the shows and the performances, just as long as they're successful and the rich folk and the elites of the city still come. So that's who this guy's referring to, clearly.
Yes. Well, House Pisano is prepared to hold some events. We have several friends and...
Hey, wait again. Else what?
Pisano?
Hang on. I better see if the owner wants to. Yeah, I know. I recognize that name, and if I recognize it, she'll want to know. Yeah, hang on. Come in. And it kind of just as you through the door and you come out of the brightness of the day in the morning into the foyer, you get. I don't know if you've ever been. Merrin probably with performing and stuff, you've probably been in that kind of space sometimes. When you're in like a theatre or something, when it's not full of an audience and people, it's just that weird feeling.
Echoey.
I love it. It's so much fun.
Liminal space
Right.
of the theater is real.
Ooh, liminal space.
And you're in this kind of big sweeping foyer, and there's like two curved staircases going up to a higher level where folks can go up to the higher seats and things, and just it's all that that plush carpet and chandeliers, but it's not lit properly. There's just daylight coming through, and there's like little beams of dust motes illuminated, and it's just that slightly weird feeling to it. And Buns' mic has become fascinating to your camera.
Oh,
Look at it, I guilted it into zooming out.
Whoa.
I just thought it was
I'm
neat.
sorry.
it wants to see what I'm drawing.
Apparently,
like,
it's like,
really
show me.
badly.
This stagehand is just like, wait here, please, wait here, and he like bustles off. And before too long, a woman with sharp features and tight hair bun like pulled back comes swooping out of a side door, and is like, young Master Dante of House Pisano. A pleasure. A pleasure.
as well,
What
yeah.
brings you here? You are far too early for any of our shows today.
We at House Pisano have been looking for a location to hold a particular event. My father has gotten some sort of interest in reptilians recently. I don't quite understand, but he said to come here. He heard great tale of a party or two he had many years ago here. That was held here many years ago. And that there was some sort of scaled something. He was very vague. But he wishes to hold the party here.
Her nose wrinkles. You must be referring to our special effects specialist. Looks annoyed with herself. Would I be able to assume this party, this event of your parents would have an extensive guest list?
House Pisano would only invite the highest society to see sort of things, but
give me a persuasion check with advantage for your social connections and her wanting this to be true, or deception. I mean, your choice.
I think it's the same.
Okay, probably like just mechanic. It's probably a deception.
Persuasion's higher, actually.
You reckon? Okay.
I have 13s on both dice for 23.
Plus 10.
Hey.
Jesus.
I have expertise.
Nice.
Persuasion.
She is just completely brought into the idea of all of the stars of Northward society descending on the pink Hollyphant for an evening of sparkling lights and glistening dresses and robes and bejeweled cloaks and towers of champagne glasses and etc. You can just see she doesn't even talk about money because that would be so gauche to mention costs and overheads and things, right? And just
if money needs to be mentioned, we got the wrong establishment.
exactly.
You gotta ask. You don't got enough.
And the stage manager, who's kind of lingering off to the side, is like, should I bring some of the performers to talk about potential performing shows, side shows, entertainments for the event?
A sideshow, please do not bother in a sideshow. We must have
also
a tragedy.
Eocast is like, run along, Ralph. Don't you have an afternoon show or something, please? I love the module here. So she treats her actors and staff like half-forgotten children. Quote unquote.
Dark.
Excellent.
Because she only cares about the people that she can meet through the theatre as opposed to actually what happens at the theatre. She's like, yes. Well, I'm glad that our special effects department made an impression on your father, Dante. That will, of course, be available. But let's talk guests and who shall be invited.
Of course, the Pisano will attend in full force. We are thinking. You may have heard my sister, my poor sister. Her marriage recently fell through. Quite a disaster. We need to find potential suitors, so we intend to invite a large section of the well-to-do base of the upper ones.
I've heard good things about events that brought destined couples together and how.
Yes, but this is why we must have a tragedy.
What do you mean?
A great tragedy, like Julio and Romeo.
You wish to put on a show?
Please. We are patrons of the arts as Pisano. We have hearts, feelings. My sister wishes to see a man's heart before she marries him. She must see him cry.
I see. Well, I can prepare things out here and help you bring together a suitable group of event goers. That kind of thing, though, you need to talk with that lot. She gestures to the main auditorium.
Yes. Perhaps I shall. Let's return to this guest list another time. Let me speak with them.
You make your way kind of towards the main auditorium and the kind of the backstage kind of area. She's just lost in like daydreams of everyone that's going to be coming and this glittering affair that's going to happen, and you've sold her so much and she knows who you are, so she's just giving you free reign basically. You make your way into the main theater, and this early hours of the morning, it's abuzz with halfling actors donning costumes, wigs, and makeup in preparation for the afternoon's show. And hands are going this way and that, and you, Dante, you see a couple of halfling actors rehearsing on stage, and Cricket, you kind of like get zoned out a little bit and get slight kind of flashbacks because you see that these two halfling actors, who I think were all of your other lots.
They were all rogues, I think, weren't they?
And were they also halflings?
I think they were all halflings, and they're just me there.
Hang on. Yes, well we've met Henner, who was the dwarf rogue.
Right.
But
yeah,
the two missing members, and this is a randomly generated like NPC party. The two missing members that are still unaccounted for were both halflings.
Wow.
And one of them was a rogue. So
we were a party.
Celeste, a paw kind of like grasps your arm,
party.
and you turn around and you see Cricket is being a bit affected by the sight of these halfling rogues, even though just acting on the stage here. And Dante, without noticing this, you're kind of watching what's going on there, and you see that these rogues are like overacting, creeping away from somewhere, like doing the tippy toe thing, and like a big bag of loot on their backs, and another actor in dark robes, looks like they're supposed to be some kind of necromancer, swoops out, and it's like, "You have got it all wrong, for it is not as the great red worm of Chult says, not all necromancy is bad." And he's like, "But I cannot forgive this theft from me." And he gestures with a hand, and you see a flourish of sparks and colours like issue forth from his hand as some sort of special effects go off. And you think about how Eocast mentioned that your father must have been talking about the special effects department.
Yes. I look around. I'm looking for a scaled person.
I hope you appreciate that. Theatrical works in the Forgotten Realms are now referencing Waku.
I do. I appreciate anything with Waku.
And Josh's general views on necromancy. So, there's a very frazzled-looking kind of director-type person with a big bundle of papers and things. It's like, wait! Don't just refer to him as the worm. He is Waku the Great Worm. And he's like, just take a moment, recenter yourselves, and we shall go again.
Waffle.
Waku is very, very famous in Chult.
Actually, I think Celeste, you might have heard of this through the Emerald Enclave as a curiosity of nature. This is the first instance of on record of a cobalt becoming a fully fledged dragon, as they often hope to do so voraciously.
Okay. Yes. So then they know.
You-
They know what's going on.
It's also kind of chalked up to just some nonsense from like apparently there are these things called dinosaurs down there, whatever that is.
Also, the dragon is apparently a necromancer. Like, who wrote
There's
that
a lot
shit?
of there's a lot of weird things happening here. That's a hoax. Waku's a hoax. Why are we doing this?
It's my former. For those uninformed, it's a former character of mine.
Yes, I am dropping the VODs link in chat if you would like to go over to YouTube and watch Tomb of
Yes,
Annihilation.
No,
You can
they're
see
like,
Waku's
that's
journey
a
for
hoax. That's
yourselves.
a myth. That's Bigfoot. That's not.
Yeah,
that didn't really
he-
happen.
You also need to make sure that you talk in a higher register.
Oh, no.
That was a fun character to play.
Was- Anyway, yes.
Anyway, yeah, I'm looking for a scaled person.
Give me perception or investigation.
I think it's the same. Check. Yeah, it is. 22.
22. Okay, fantastic.
It's a really good roll.
Yeah. You see, you see there's kind of like a black drape behind where the necromancer had been standing. So like something behind the drape could do this effect from where their hand was outstretched. And you see it kind of shift and move, and that you catch a glimpse of a scaled tail.
Ah, yes, I see. Apologies, director. I have need of your one of your stagehands.
Just don't mess with rehearsals.
Yes, just a moment. I need your effects. I have permission from the boss.
Keep her out of our way.
Excuse me, behind the curtain. I need your attention for a brief moment.
There's silence, except just the bustle of other actors and things going on, and like some sets being hammered together off in the side, and there's just like a slight kind of like. And you hear in your mind, Dante, I'm afraid I'm not available for comment.
It's a matter of great importance.
Tickets are on sale in the foyer. Show starts at 2.
I'm afraid they must
Dad,
insist.
I'm coming, please.
I'm afraid we're very busy preparing for the show. It must go on, as they say.
I try to respond back non-verbally and see if they can hear me thinking. I try to start with, we're in search of something that has been stolen. It is very important we get it. First I think it, but if they don't respond, I say it out loud.
I don't think there's a yeah, there isn't an answer.
Great. Then I say, something has been stolen. It's very important that we find it.
Stolen from the theater.
From the city.
I thought it was her. And these replies are all in your mind.
Yes, yes.
I thought she was channeling more profits into her pockets.
No. From his high cycle.
Sorry, I broke up a bit.
As high goes, has asked us to come.
More nobles. Not understanding the true art. Not like he did.
I appreciate your troubles with the current proprietor. However, I am not referring to the proprietor of this establishment.
Okay. Well, we're on a break. I'm not needed for a moment. And there's a swoosh of that fabric, and out from behind the hanging cloth flies a minuscule, violet-scaled, dragon-looking creature, but with butterfly-like wings. Let me show you. It's on the stream.
It's pretty.
I've never seen something like this.
And yes, you are looking at a fairy dragon. A
Aw.
violet fairy dragon. Which means, I don't know. Anyone give me a nature check or an arcana check if you'd like.
I will.
9.
Quick before Buns gets back and adopts them.
Natural 1. I have a +8, but it's still a natural 1.
Oof.
Modifier for both is -1. I got a natural 20 for
Hey!
19.
You're gonna focus at this phoenix's fly. Okay, Marielle, you in your
He's got a 23.
oh, nice. Just didn't want to share.
I'm just dazzled, I guess.
Muted. You're muted. Oh, Buns, hide it!
I'm so sorry. My dad showed up and is now moving things out of my shed.
Okay.
He picked a heck of a time to finally listen to me.
Do you have eyes
So,
on stream,
yes.
Buns?
Hmm?
Do you have eyes on stream?
No. Oh. I normally
Good.
don't because I don't try to see things I'm not supposed to.
I don't show them on stream. It's okay.
Okay.
You can always have it.
All right. I'm now looking at stream.
There it is.
Map.
Waterdeep, yes. But it wasn't that a moment ago. Just wait for the stream delay.
Why do you show me things I can't?
Dante has been calling out, and you've overheard half of the conversation as it appears to be telepathically speaking to Dante in his mind. And it was hidden behind drapes on the stage doing the magical effects for the play. Marielle, your dealings has had some run-in with fairy dragons in the past, and you know that as this one is violet in colour, that means it is the oldest a fairy dragon can be, as they gradually change colour as they age.
No way.
And a violet fairy dragon means that they are 51 years or older.
Aww.
A baby. You're muted, Chef.
Nope.
Still can't
Nope.
hear you.
Still muted.
Nope, now you're muted on purpose.
It's something with your inputs,
It has to
Um,
be, yeah.
because you're not muted on Zoom.
Double check your Discord stuff.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. When the dragon reveals itself, I put my hand on Celeste's shoulder and I say, "Now remember, it is unethical to adopt sentient beings as though they were animals."
As though they were animals. I just
Hold
That
on.
dragon has a family and rights and freedoms, probably.
can I be their friend?
Of course, you can be their friend. Consensually, you can be their friend. You cannot take them home.
They are
Now,
perfectly perfectly developed for being the special effects managers of theatre troops, as they have color spray, dancing lights, hallucinatory terrain, mage hand, major image, minor illusion, mirror image, polymorph, and suggestion.
Oh my god.
Such a good bard build.
It's pretty good.
I would suggest they be my new bestie.
I'm ignoring their limited telepathy and replacing it with just straight up telepathy.
Yeah.
As they're only
funny
supposed
if
to
they
be
could
able to
only
communicate with
telepath
other
every
fairy
other word.
dragons. I was like, no.
This is old enough. He's practiced long enough.
They
She,
can
I don't
only
know.
say
They,
every
Right,
other
exactly,
word
exactly.
of their sentence.
Now, if we could go to a moment in private so that we can communicate.
Yes, you're going to go up into the back seats of the main auditorium there, away from the hustle and bustle of the stage. And
Now-
she swoops up and joins
Go
you.
back there, y'all.
I
I don't. He shouldn't be in.
wish to be frank.
Justin!
Oh,
Oh dear.
Dad.
So good, bud. So good.
Wow, man, this theater is so noisy.
Yes.
This is like a lot of stuff happening here.
That makes it good for a good conversation. Now,
Man, I hope Justin's okay.
we have heard that within these walls there is the entrance to a place that holds a great hoard. A hoard that was stolen from the city. We should like to see it return to the city. And we have heard also that those with scales are protecting it.
I don't know anything about any treasures. I have nothing of my own. All of mine is donated.
I do
And-
not think it would be something you personally own. But a vault, a door, something.
Marel, you realize why you knew about these creatures, and it wasn't actually from the the dealings of your organization. It was actually from a story that your mother used to tell you when you were little. And there was that one time when a tragedy had befallen the two of you and the store, and you had woken up to help as best you could the next day and found a gold piece on the windowsill. And your mother had told you a story, a rumor that was going around the city of a butterfly-winged serpent that would, in times of need, visit unfortunate folk in the night and leave gold pieces on doorsteps, windowsills, nightstands, and pillows.
Like some
you just
sort
lost a
of
tooth.
tooth fairy without teeth.
I was like, it's just a fairy.
The scales go up like in the picture there, and she says, "I have plenty of teeth, thank you very much. Maybe violet, but I still have a bite."
Would you like for that bite to be on some sandwiches for a coffee friend date?
Yeah, we own a tavern.
I'm afraid I am occupied here. I must provide for the performances, otherwise this whole place. She doesn't care what happens to it. She doesn't understand the theater. Like,
You talking about EOcast? somebody
she
else?
doesn't understand. Yeah, clearly, they clearly are talking about your cast.
Okay, cool.
You said treasure.
There is treasure. Yeah.
Is there a reward? Might it be enough for a true follower of the arts to look after a theatre? Perhaps buy out an owner that doesn't really care?
Mm-hmm.
I see no issue with this.
What? Patrons of the arts? Yes.
We already own a tavern. The entertainment empire is exactly up the Pisanos.
Do you serve meat?
Yeah.
Just a moment. Do we serve meat?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Find us anything.
Yes.
Say whatever
In
you
fact,
want.
that I have heard tell that the meat that we serve is quite good. In fact, you make all this good meat.
Celeste actually knows how to make meat. We got this, guys. We got this.
I keep referencing all my characters today. I'm very sorry.
The fairy dragon looks shrewdly. If I were to know something and help you, I would need an equal share.
An equal share.
An equal share to each of you.
What?
We need this in writing so I can understand
Ah,
it. I want to
yes.
hear what
So,
you just said written down.
We split. You're saying that you wish to split the theater 6 ways.
No. I need to run this place properly. No, an equal share of the reward.
Oh.
We're all going to have more money than we want to do with, I suspect, and we won't help them anyways. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It takes a lot more money to run a nice theater than to keep us and our tavern going.
You have no idea. She certainly doesn't.
Shake on it. If this is a deal, I want it to be an actual deal. Because dragons don't break deals. Like they think that last part to themselves, but
Understood.
but I'm not going to do that if my party doesn't agree with me, though. So if we're all good with that, then it's a deal.
She says, you can talk amongst yourselves, and she spins and flies up to a box seat overlooking where you're sitting. Just sit on the edge of the box there.
I don't
Haley.
really need money, so if you guys don't want to, I'm happy to split my share with her.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. It doesn't really matter because if we don't split it, then we might not even get to where we need to go.
I bet she'd definitely be your friend if she did this, Celeste.
I not appreciate this blackmail.
It's
not exactly
to
blackmail.
help people, Dante.
You probably promised not to tell anybody. I mean, we're going to be helping the theater anyways. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
she's, a friend of ours at the same time. That's a good thing.
I think
And she's a
it'd be
dragon.
good.
She might know some other dragons who
how
can
about
help.
counter offer? We collectively buy the theater and just make this dragon the manager.
We can see what she says.
Now hold on. What do you think is more expensive? Cutting them on one sixth of the treasure or the reward, or buying an
or
entire
becoming-
establishment?
That we have.
They're
to run
going.
on
They're going
top
to
of the-
buy the establishment with their share of the reward. So buying the establishment.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
If we buy the
Actually,
establishment,
maybe this would be a good idea because then we would have two income flows: a theater and a
Mhm.
tavern.
So I'm gonna suggest that to.
yes, please return. We have a counter offer for you.
She leaps and spirals down with the wings. You can see these beautiful patterns on the butterfly-like wings as they spiral down and alight on the back of the seats in front of you.
Now, we have discussed. We understand your position. We understand that you have spent your life growing this establishment and you wish to not see it destroyed. Now I wish for you to understand our position. We have spent the better part of a month risking our lives being stabbed, and some of us lying on the floor bleeding out, moments away from death.
It sounds like a story.
It was a story. Perhaps we should make a play of it. We should call it Dante Pisano of House Pisano. But
All
our
right,
count-
Voltham Gerard.
Oh,
He's just
God,
there in the
I forgot you were
background.
here.
It's just like
Our-
posing and like
Damn it,
flexing.
Volo.
Our counter offer is this. We have risked our life. We wish to take the full reward. However, we shall buy the theater, and we shall give it you the position of manager, and we shall not interfere. You shall run the shows you wish to run. You shall run things as you intend. We shall be the vacant owner. You will
Very-
be in charge, not the same.
Fairy Dragon looks shrewdly. It is a tempting offer. I merely wish to preserve the legacy of Algonda. Master Daliano. And you recognize the name Dante. Who was the deceased husband.
Yes.
I believe if you were to be able to discredit Yokast, disgrace her, drive her from this cushioned, lace-frilled pedestal she's set herself up on, then perhaps the theatre would pass to us without any great financial burden. There is someone you should speak to. I believe one of the actors in the evening performance. She seems to know a great many things. A great deal of information. People coming and going through the stage door, if you know what I mean. Until then, I can show you what I know. Make good on my part of the deal. And you return in the evening.
Please show us what you know. I promise, on my honor as a Pisano, the citizen of Waterdeep, I shall ensure that you are in charge of the theater come end of year.
And I pledge to uphold my side of the bargain and help you as I can and introduce you to the actress later. They will arrive after the first performance. It is a pleasure to meet you, all of you, and hopefully be able to make good on this venture. My name is Wishes.
Ask.
Easy to remember. Now, we are against the clock. There are others seeking this treasure. Can you show us what you know?
Yes. I have never investigated. It is sealed, locked beyond my abilities. One of the dressing rooms in the back, it has a trapdoor leading down to cellars that the theatre does not have. At least officially. If what you seek is here, that is the only, and I know this place brick by brick, up and down, it is the only place.
We must go there immediately.
Follow me.
And
Uh,
follow.
you start making your way along the line of seats and towards the shallow stairs that lead down between them towards the stage, the backstage area, and the dressing rooms beyond, with wishes flying ahead of you. And as you reach the bottom, the front of the seats, and start clambering up onto the stage, there is a beam of light that spills down from the back of the auditorium as the double doors there, the main doors out to the foyer, are thrown open. And you see the thin silhouette of Eocast. Where is the flying serpent? This is the end of you. I knew you would be trouble. I knew that idiot husband was wrong to have you here, and I was wrong to let you stay. I
What
can't
is the problem?
believe that so much villainy has infected this esteemed establishment. Captain, officers, they are this way. And she stands aside, and a stream of city guards comes running through the doors and filtering down into the theatre. Stagehands and actors all start running and just like scattering in different directions. Parts of the set decoration start falling and crash down onto the seats in front. Powdered wigs go flying in puffs of colour and powdered coverings there. And there's crashes and screams as people just start running as folks are snatched up by these guards, and they come running in to the auditorium. And there is a captain-looking figure standing next to Earcast. It's like, grab them all, we'll sort them out afterwards. And
We must go now.
Gotta go.
the group of you, go rushing forward. And Wishes is like, the actors, the show, it must go on. You have to help them. And we will return to this flurry of action and things next time, as we are just shy of finished. As it seems a group of City Watch on the take may have just arrived.
Okay. Remember, guys, we'll join in next time. First roll is initiative. Welcome to the Phoenix of Lackeys. Roll
We
initiative.
will be jumping into something akin to a skill challenge, actually.
No.
As you attempt to escape yourselves or help the people of the theatre. We shall see. And there's a crystal for Dante. Thank you. That'll be ready to go next time. Thank you, Mater. Okay. Thank you, Sky. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Okay, so we are going to leap into that moment there next time. But thank you all for joining us for today. Lots of snippets and lore and dream sequences and things going on there. You know, on the cusp, it seems, of finding this entrance to the Vault of Dragons. But your diminutive dragon helping you, as they will. We shall see what happens next time as these guards in the employ of Manchun and those others who would snatch away the dragons, the gold coins, and the treasure hoard for evil purposes have descended upon the scene here. A massive thank you to my lovely players and everyone in chat. Hey, Lee, thank you. There's a crystal for cricket as well.
Aw, thank you.
Everyone's locked and loaded, ready for next time.
Yay.
And we shall leap into that as we're back here next week. Thank you, everybody in chat. Thanks for all the support today with those dream pies, for the channel points there, for the crystals, and the subs there, and the hype train at the start. Thank you all so much. Absolute pleasure, as always, to have you here. And we will see what is happening with our adventures next time back here in Waterdeep. Let us head around the overlay here and say goodbye to these folks before heading off ourselves. But before we do that, we will be drawing the winner for our giveaway. ! Enter in the chat for your chance to win a coupon for Trolllord Games and all the fantastic digital offerings they have for their wonderful castles and crusades. Jump in there, ! Enter in the chat, and we'll draw the winner after we say goodbye to these fine folks. Ace, where are you at on the material plane?
Shezlin's in the chat and on all socials. Check me out Wednesday mornings Eastern Time and Friday nights Eastern Time for Ravenloft Horrors Within.
Thank you very much. Cricket, you yourself.
Hello, yes, I'm here on Wednesday mornings as Cricket. Thank you so much for coming by. I always have a great time. Thank you, John.
Thank
Yay.
you. Dante.
Do not search for me. You will not find me. As I'm a simulacrum built for the sole purpose of playing Dungeons & Dragons and other TTRPGs, please come back next week so that I have a reason to be allowed out of the icebox.
Summer approaches. How are you faring?
Da-da-da-da.
Construct of snow and ice. Melting a little bit on the edges? Okay, thank you. Celeste, you yourself.
It's me. I'm a buns, and when I'm not here being Celeste, your loving lava barbarian, you can see me on my own channel over on Battle Scar Bunny, where I play things like Cuphead, where it's all good, we're having fun. Marvel Rivals, where I yell at people because they don't understand how to deal with strategists, which is just going to be wild in the next few days, given the new update. I will blind people as Jubilee, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. Or you can see me make horrible choices and maybe not save anybody in any of my runs during my Dark Anthology series. Let's figure it out together over on my channel. But if not, you can find me here.
Thank you. And last but not least, by any Magicator employee, Marielle.
Yeah.
That's me, Patch, the Rebel Dungeon Master from QuestJunkies. You can see me here every Wednesday as the Muscle Mommy Marielle. And over on QJ, we're doing a bunch of stuff. We have the return of QuestCast, my little podcast series, this week.
Awesome.
This Friday, really excited. And then, yeah, we do D&D, Daggerheart, a bunch of stuff. Curse of Strahd coming soon. Very excited about that. You can see me play a different lesbian instead. That's me.
Choices. Okay, thank you. And we are Phoenix Iwaki. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. You can find out what's going with us and share what's going on with you over in the Discord there. Jump in for news of everything that we're up to before it's shared anywhere else. And if you want to catch up on what's gone on in the past, all of our fun adventures, one-shots, etc., lots and lots of cool stuff over in the VODs on YouTube. Thank you all so much for joining us today. And we shall find out what is happening with this giveaway. So, good luck to everyone who's entered. Thank you for entering there. Closing those entries. Okay, today's coupon for Trolllord Games goes to Mater, congratulations! Woohoo, indeed. A preemptive woohoo. Well done. We'll get that to you ASAP. We will have more offerings next week here in Waterdeep, so join us again. We gave away some coupons in Ravenloft on Saturday, but that was because it was a first ever opening stream. It's not going to be every session, I'm afraid, but we will be here offering up those presents for you. And thanks for joining us. Absolute pleasure as always. Please do jump in next time, as said, on the weekend, Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you are in the world, to our continuing Ravenloft adventures. They have ventured into the mists once more, and they have been cursed by a hag, the Dark Lord of Tempest, having survived a midsummer-esque lovely harvest festival without Shez's character being sacrificed. They defeated the
well done.
hideous hybrid forest creature, giant spider-like child of the hag Dark Lord of Tempest, and she appeared through the eye socket of one of her followers and erupted into a swarm of insects and flies that has enshrouded our adventurers. Just what does that mean for them? How will they escape? Will they be able to return to the headquarters of the Keepers of the Feather to report on this newly discovered domain of dread? Or will they be lost to the mists? find out on the weekend as we continue Ravenloft, The Horrors Within. And then, of course, we'll be back here next Wednesday for more Veils of Vecna. Thank you all so much, everybody. Absolute pleasure. So we are going to head off on our raid, so stick around for that. And someone that is streaming the 2 parts of my life when I was back in the UK as a student playing Games Workshop stuff, and they're now over here in Japan as someone is streaming. The stream title, as far as I can see before the cutoff, is Sailor Moon versus Warhammer. Let's go and see what that's all about. I think they're painting some miniatures, so we're going to jump in and see what
they're doing this Sailor Moon
Monopolite is
I
up
love
to.
That. I love those.
Okay, everyone. Thank you. Oh yeah, Lee. Yeah, Innsmouth is in there. They're playing through it on the D&D channel at the moment on YouTube. If you want to catch it, it's it's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, thank you everybody. Absolute pleasure, and we'll catch you all next time. But till we do, stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. Until next time, as we see around these parts. Oyasumi.
It's me.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes,